Time to start.
All right. Time to start. Hide this one. Should be good. All right, everybody. Are we ready to do day 5? Day 5. Oh, we got the cat today. Hi. We'll see how long I can go without the cat bothering me. No. I hit chat. I want to hide that. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Let's go. The elf must struck a very familiar printer beckons you over. Wait. Printer. Oh, the capture thing. All right. Oh no. The new sleigh safety manual updates won't print correctly. Failure to update the safety manuals would be dire indeed. Safety manuals would be printed in a specific order. XY means that both X and Y are to be produced. Page X and page Y to be produced as an update. Page number must be printed at some point before page number Y. X is before Y. Is my mic clipping? It's like constantly red in OBS. But I think last time I listened to one, the stream sounded okay. The elf has an update. Wait, the elf has for you both, the page ordering rules and the pages to produce each update, but can't figure out whether each update has the pages in the right order. Okay. For example. Okay, so 47 is before 53. Okay. And then what's this at the bottom? The first section specifies the page ordering rules, 1 per line. The first rule means that if an update includes both 47 and 53, then 47 must be printed at some point before page 53. Right. 47 doesn't necessarily need to be immediately before. It just has to go before. Got it? The second section specifies the page numbers of each update. Because most safety manuals are different, the pages needed in the updates are different too. The first update, these are updates, means that the update consists of page numbers 75. Okay. All right, so this is one update. To get the printers going as soon as possible, start by identifying which updates are already in the right order. In the above, the first update is in the right order because, oh man, 75 is correctly first because there are rules that put each other page after it. So 75 comes before 47. So this is good. 75 comes before 61. So this is good. 75 comes before 53. So this is good. And 75 comes before 29. Okay, so this is a legal one because there are rules saying that 75 can come before each of these and there's no internal inconsistencies in the rules. Okay, 47 is correctly second because 75 must be before it and every other page must be after it. Okay, so 47 has other rules for it, every relative one. Okay, 61. Okay. I think I got it. Because the first update does not include some page numbers, the ordering rules involving those missing pages are ignored. It does not include some page numbers. Okay, so anything involved that doesn't involve what's on the line is ignored. The fourth update is not in the correct order. Okay. The fourth update is not in the correct order. It would print 75 before 97. And there's a rule that says 75 has to come after 97. Okay. The fifth is not in the correct order since it breaks rule 29.13. Okay. For some reason, the L's also need to know, oh no, the middle page number of each update being printed. Because you are currently only printing the correctly ordered updates, you will need to find the middle page number of each correctly ordered update. Okay. These have middle page numbers of blah. Adding these together gives 143. Of course, you'll need to be careful. The page ordering rules are bigger. What do you get if you add? Okay. Yikes. Okay, there are the ordering rules, and then there are the updates to be printed. Okay. Yikes. All right. So, how do we do this? What data structure do we need to do this? Like offhand, I'm thinking a hash map with this and this in a tuple, right? So you can look at any two numbers, pull from the hash map. It could just be a set because the ordering has all the information you need. You need to make sure that, for a given number, if they're both in there. Yeah. I could also imagine a greater than data structure, right? Let me zoom in. Don't forget to zoom in. Let me bring open my REPL. Right, so if we have a data structure like that says, hey, greater than, we could say like, hey, 47 greater than 53. This could be a set. Right, and so anytime you're looking at any number, you can find out what numbers it's greater than. And then you could go over each number. Well, you could skip the first one because you got nothing. Nothing is greater than that, right? But for 47, you need to make sure that 75 is greater than that. And then same for this one with the other two, and same for this one with the other two, same for this one with the other four. So either it's alternatively, you can think of it in the reverse, right? Where you want to make sure that 29 is not greater than that. So you look in you look in there for 29, you start here. Hey, are the remainder, not greater than that? Okay, something like that. I feel like that would work. I don't know. If anyone solved this already, I don't know exactly which data structure is going to be helpful here. I'm thinking this. I'm thinking a greater than thing. But please chime in if this is dumb. Comment. Let's go and get this. Parsing this is going to be a little fun. So we're going to look for the empty line. def t. Okay. Stir split lines. What do we call it? We have rules and then updates. So rules, updates. Split this with empty. I feel like would work. Here. Let's try this out. Chat is not chatty this morning. I wonder if anybody has solved this. Has anybody solved this in chat? Are we getting to the time when like people stop doing it or solving it quickly? Split with. That's not quite right. Stir blank. I'm confused. So we have split lines. Whew, I might need another cup of coffee this morning. We're going to split. This only does one split? I thought it would do... Okay. But the... Blank, false. This would return false. Oh no, I can't be stuck here. This would return false for the... This isn't... This is blank, false. Split with... Takes the first truthy value. Oh no, chat, help me out. False. Split with... Vector of take while. Oh, take while. Oh, okay, good. Whew. Or complement. Ooh, we get to use something fancy. Complement. Boom. Okay. S. Chat is not chatty this morning. It's unfortunate. And we can drop the rest of the updates. Right. Drop the first element of the updates because this comes back with an empty string. We don't care about that. Right. And so for the rules, we want to map over each one. Stirs. All right. We can just already find this, right? Digits. Literal pipe. Digits. On the line. And we want to return. Oh, we said we were going to do a data structure like this, right? So we can't use into. We need to do reduce or transduce. Transduce. Y'all get to see transduce in action. Let's go. I'm going to start with the empty hash map. We're going to already find that. Let x, y. And we'll do parse long x, parse long y. Right? And then in the next thing, we're going to do a completing. I could talk about completing if y'all want. Andrew, if you happen to be here, we can talk about transducers right now. Don't know if you happen to be here right now or not. Accumulator X and Y. So we're gonna update accumulator X conj fnil conj empty set Y. All right, who knows what fnil does? Is there anybody that needs me to go over this? I'll just do it since Chad is not chatty today. So if you do conj nil a, right? Well, that returns conj is polite enough to not blow up in your face, but it returns the sequence, which is not what I'm interested in. I want a set. So fnil says, hey, in the event that the argument right here at this spot is nil, use this value instead, right? So instead, turn this into conj empty set A, right? And that returns my empty set that I want. Does that make sense? So TIL completing, that's why we're here. Let's go ID fall. Oh, the underscore is not right. So now I can do nil and get this, right? So fnil conj blah. So that should give us a hash map that looks like this. Let's see. Let us see. 47 greater than 13, 61, 29, 53. 53, yes. 47, 13. 47, 61. This looks fairly right. Can we see 47, 29? There it is. Boom. I think we're good. All right. Got the top half parsed. And now we want the updates. We're going to map over. We're going to into. I don't think we need to keep any state on the updates. This is a line stir split. I guess I could have split on the pipe here instead of doing the regex. That might have that was probably be a better idea. We'll do an into. We'll go ahead and reify all this into concrete data structures. Parse long, right? No? Split the L. I got that backwards. This one confuses me because all RE funds take the regex first. If it's RE find, RE seek, RE blah, right? That takes this first. But all the stir funds take the stir first. So since split takes a regex, I continually get confused about that one. It makes sense. Not debating. I'm not arguing with Alex and Rich. I'm just saying this one's confusing. Oh. Okay. This looks like it parsed what we wanted, right? So we get all of the updates in rows, and then we get all the rules parsed out in like the this greater than that format that we're thinking about. That, yeah. Okay, so now that that's there, we need a way to go over a set of updates and make sure that every item in the row is in the right order according to our data structure, our greater than data structure that we call rules here. Okay? So we'll just make a def and was it valid? Is it invalid or what? What do they call it? In the right order. Right. So we just say right order. Does it make sense for threading? To thread, which part are you thinking? IDEFAL. Am I saying that right? IDEFAL? IDEFAL? Which part? I generally, if you're talking about the threader macro, I generally don't do these. Stylistic. It's really stylistic. I have reasons. I have a rationale, right? For example, you can see kind of what it's doing at the top level a little easier when you do this. To me, threading a lot of times implies a kind of imperative mindset, which might be what you want, right? But it's like do this, then do that, then do this, then do that. Oh, the order. Oh, is that why this is like this? I think it's like this because the stir namespace, it does make sense. It makes sense because the stir namespace operates on like string objects. So like this one, for example, it very much wants a string object that it can pass to, let me zoom in a little bit, that it can pass to string builder. So this needs to be a string object, and objecty things in Clojure happen as the first argument, right? That's just the way that objecty things work. So if we look at another example and that's not replaced, like capitalize, or what's something that takes two arguments, not just one argument. Okay, escape, right? The object comes first and then whatever arguments to the function that you're doing, right? So they're kind of mimicking that norm in Clojure, which is also true of hash maps, by the way. Hash maps are kind of objecty in Clojure. They don't, that's why they're two threader macros, like one that goes to the beginning, one at the end. This one's for hash maps and objects. This one's for sequence functions, right? So yeah, I do think it makes sense for what it's doing. But again, like, it's just the mere existence of this that my brain never gets it quite right. Okay, so we need a valid function. Is this line for these rules, for these rules, let's just do rules. For these rules, for this update, is this valid? I feel like rseek is going to be our friend here. If we rseek the update, oh my goodness. How does it go? Isn't there a way, who remembers this? Isn't there a way to say, hey, first item, followed by the first, second item, followed by the first, second, third item, followed by the first, second, fourth item, followed by the first, second, fourth, fifth item? Like it continually gives you more and more of the sequence. What is that? There is a function that does this, right? Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Oh, where would it be? Like next to cycle, maybe? Not repeat, not drop while. I mean, I guess I could do a take. Like do a range with a take. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking reductions. Plaid and khaki. I won't reveal your real name. Plaid and khaki. Today. I did yesterday. When n is 0. Nth rest could potentially be helpful. It's kind of like partitions, but like you want it to change, right? I feel like this exists. I might be thinking of reductions. You might be right, though. That might be where I'm used to seeing that data structure, like 1 item, 2 items, 3 items. But I don't think that helps here. Yeah. Could be wrong. So if we want to do that, we want to range. Like, okay, we want to let update. Oh, we'll call it rev, right? Let the reverse is that. And then we're going to map over the range. Count. Count. Update. Right? Or rev. We'll just deal with rev for now. Keep it simple. Map over the range of rev. This will have an I. And we're going from the backside, the end. And so we'll take 0. Just take I rev. Right? Here. Let's just do this. Valid. 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 That. This. So it takes 29, 29.5. Yeah. Yeah. I think this does mostly what we want, except fudge. What do we want? Want ink that? Right. So 29 by itself. We could actually do 2 because we don't need to check this one because there's nothing to check. Oh, is this the way we want to do it though? Does this even make sense? We don't want to start. Oh, you want to move along. So you want to actually start here. Check that 29 is valid for all of these. And then do smaller. Well, and then do this. And then do that. And then do this. This music, man. Right. So we actually want to, is that drop? Is that? Is that drop? And then this would be to change this around. Okay, so we got all of them, and then we could check these 4, and then we can check these 3, and then we could check this one, and then we don't need the last one. We could drop the last one, so we can just do deck. Okay. All right, and so is there an every? No. Okay, so we can do every update. Or what is this? Slice? I don't know. Whatever. Every one of these is you want to get the first and the rest, right? And you want to say for every one of the rest, or really it's like not any of the rest is the rules of I of F contains I, right? You want to make sure that 29 is not greater than any of these three. For 29 is not greater than 53, 29 is not greater than 61, etc. This feels wonky donkey, but I think it's correct. So that one comes back as valid, yes. Let's take one that we know is incorrect. The fourth update, 7597. This one, they say, is incorrect. False. Too easy, man. We so good. All right. So now we have something that checks whether or not it's valid. And now we gotta get the middle number. All right. Let's just start doing part one. Well, we just go and get the rules. Rules and updates. We're doing a sum. Across the updates. We're gonna filter. I did it again. It's like 40 or 50% of the time it's Fitler. I swear. Filter. This update. By valid. Rules update. Only get the valid updates. And then from those, gotta get the midpoint. I'm assuming they're all odd. We aren't gonna be able to just look and see. Let's just hope they're all odd real quick and say, 5 divided by 2 in integer math. Wait. Yeah, 5 divided by 2 in integer math is 2.5. What's the fastest way to get the halfway point of an odd number? There's something... I don't have to... Do I have to do the stupid thing? Okay. The ceiling of count u divided by 2, right? I feel like that's the stupid 8-man thing, but probably works. Let's do part 1 for t, parse t. Cool. Very cool. Whatever, let's see what this does. Did I just... Oh! Int. What was the right answer? Okay, that's not the right answer. 97, 75. Okay, I got the 3 lines correctly. But... Oh, dude. Zero-based counting. You dum-dum. You just want to int this directly, right? In other words, floor it. Yes. Floor, not seal. Floor, not seal. All right. I think we're good. I think this works. No way this doesn't work. Let's go. Part 1, parse in. Never doubted. This one felt good. This one did not feel like yesterday, which felt bad. Yesterday felt bad. This feels a lot better. This is like relatively sane code, I feel like. Like, this is a little wonky donkey, but like, that's not bad. All right. Part 2. While the L's get to work fixing, you have a little time to fix the rest of them. It's freezing where I'm at. For each of the incorrectly ordered updates, use the page ordering rules to put the page numbers in the right order. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You knew it was coming. Here are the 3 correctly ordered updates in their correct orderings. Wait, the 3 incorrectly ordered. All right, so we got to find the bad ones now. Complement valid. Easy. Next. But now you have to figure out wait. Oh. Okay, so 97 and 75 have to swap. And at that point, you can look and see, oh, it's 47. There's a trick here. I guarantee you, we look at the solutions in Clojurians and find, oh, there's a trick where you don't have to do all the work on this one. But I don't know what it would be. Because if you have to edit this one and this one, like swap these 2 and then swap those 2, like you will have to have had you will have to have checked all of them, right? So I don't see what the trick is. There is a trick, I can guarantee it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so how do we do it? 8-man style. Can we sort by greater than? Can we, I mean, sort by, yeah, our rules? Here, let's check this out. Check this out. Where's our example? Give me my T. Parse T. Yeah, man, 8-man style. That's how you actually get it done sometimes, you know? All right. I guarantee we look in Clojurians and we see something that's like brings a tear to your eye. That's not what we do here, you know? we just get it done. Okay, so I wonder if sort by steal it. You can have it, I default. Here are our rules. Wait, get rules X Y. Right, so if 47 can, so I take this example. 75 contains 97. It does not. Okay. Okay. How I forget how this goes. Oh wait, we want to do the comparator and the key fund? I forget what key fund does. No, we could just use key fund. We don't have to do the comparator. I don't think. I think we can just do this, where we say, okay, if X is greater than Y. Oh, the comparator is what I had a question about, though. I think it's... No. We want the... Yes, and then we need to do a comparator. Comparator. Pred. Yeah, this is close. But if X is greater than Y, then it's -1. Is that the way comparators go? I can't ever remember this. Compares two numbers. Returns a negative integer, 0 positive, as the first argument is less than. So if X is less than Y, which is what we want because we want it to be ordered left to right, right? If X is less than Y, i.e. greater than Y, then -1, right? That's not confusing. That's not confusing at all. That's not confusing at all. Then we got to check the Y side of this. If the Y, oh my God, Y is greater than the X, then +1, else 0, right? We have to check both sides. We can't just check one. What does this do? Did this give the reverse of what we wanted? Let's give nonsense. 97 should be on one of the ends. Why doesn't this work? I really want this to work. That changed nothing? Why didn't that change anything? Okay. For 97 and 75, it got out this. Y is 75. So it got out 97. That's this. Said that. Oh, wait. I didn't want to use the comparator fund. There you go. There we go. Oh, we were right the first time. Aye, Tim. Boom. 97, 75, 47, 61. 97, 75, 47, 61, 53. Boom. This is too easy. It's not even hard. Part 2. This is going to be way easier than yesterday's. It's because the stupid board problems, man. The board problems are like the death of me. Those are the ones I absolutely, like, massive skill issue with. It's going to look a lot like part 1. Except, we're going to remove the valid one. Wait, what does it want us to do? if you add up all the middle page numbers after correctly ordering, wait, what does that mean? Just those updates. Just what updates? Only the incorrectly ordered updates. Okay, yeah. So remove the valid ones. Do the same summation, but before you do it, sort it. Don't print. That's 8-man printing. All right. So I should be able to part 2 parse T. No? Fudge? Did I mess this up again? I feel like maybe sort. I didn't want sort by, I wanted sort. But I'm getting a null pointer. Where? Let me run it again. In the summation itself. So like this is returning. Hang on. Yeah, I was worried about this. 012. What's wrong with that? Oh, dude. This is no longer a vector. Whatever, man. Okay, this feels bad. I'm going to do... XF sort. Haha. This feels less bad. I don't know if it actually makes a difference, but we're using the transducer. Boom. Wait. Get rid of the print line. Get rid of the print line. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Time. Call time. This was easier than yesterday. This was definitely easier than yesterday. I appreciate it, though. I don't want the hard ones. There's going to be a day when I'm going to have to, like, stop midstream because I can't figure it out. And we're going to have to pick it back up the next day. And that's going to feel bad. That is not going to be a good feeling. But it's going to happen. Guaranteed. It has to happen. Who messaged me? We want all the follow-up to happen in Advent of Code. Got it. I can do, Sean. All right, let's see what solutions we got. Time to look at the board. Norman, up first. Hey! Hey! Hey, this looks familiar. All right, Norman. If some contains blah. See, the one thing I don't like... Oh, he did a loop. He did a loopy loop. He did a loop. You know I don't love loop. Clear that out. You can definitely get this done really well with every. Every and not any works, I think. But this is... I mean... would be valid. The only thing I really dislike is having to do this. Like, this feels not right. But, I mean, the code is concise, so I can't really knock it. Yeah, get the middle, so he's doing that. Sum. Do you just define a sum up here? Yeah, right here, reduce plus. I'm not a big fan of the for comprehension. personal taste, for sure. I've seen cases where it's actually faster, so I have no grounds for disliking it, but I do. You know why I don't like it? It doesn't compose as well, right? If you use an X form, you can take the middle part of this, of what is this for comprehension, like this when. This would be a filter, right? And if you use that as an X form directly, or as a sequence function, you can compose that as part of another operation, whereas for does not compose, right? I think that's my rationalization for why. But again, if I saw this in a code review, I would never make any comment ever. Reorder. Okay, so we missed that you can use sort here, right? That stinks. But this works, surely. All right, Norman, good job. Anybody have one that I need to look at? Who has anyone in the chat done this and want me to look at yours? Sort for to the rescue. Somebody did the sort trick. Parse rules. Haven't done it. No sweat. They did the same. This is the same data structure as what I built up. You could tell. F no conj, right? This is much more concise. How do they do this? Go over. So keep track of what you've seen. If get the rules out. Oh, can't deal with that right now. Right. So he doesn't go backwards. He goes forwards. Right. He goes forwards, putting each one that he's seen into the set, and then gets out of this set all of the ones that are greater than, and then does that. So this is gonna go over each rule multiple times as it checks, right? Whereas in principle, ours only looks at each item. I'm not sure it's faster, right? I don't know if this is a great idea, but in my mind, it's like we only handle each check, the minimum number of items that we have to check. That's what we handle, and we're not looping twice, right? This is looping here, and then it loops here on an inner loop, basically. But it is more concise. Like, I don't think that this is necessarily very readable, so to speak. So, trade-offs. I mean, this is a great solution for advent code for sure. And I guess what I'll say is, like, that mentality of like reducing the number of times you touch things is not necessarily a healthy one. So take that for whatever it's worth. Did the same thing I did here. It's a very concise way of putting this. Sort, boom. Yep. We're back to, whereas yesterday a lot of the answers were like extremely varied. There were like a lot of novel ways to do it. Today, I think we're back to, there's pretty much one way to do this one. Rules apply. Builds a graph. Oh, wow. So he actually built the whole tree out. Instead of just keeping track of what's greater than what, he said, hey, this points to this, points to this, points to this. All right, Ben. Went hard mode. Let's go. I respect it. You know why he did that? For sure. I don't know, Ben, if you happen to be here. There's only 4 people, so it's not like there's a ton of people. But for sure Ben did this because he was like, I bet part 2. Part 2, we're going to have to walk the whole stupid graph. That crossed my mind for a second, right? That part 2 was going to be a beast and we would need this whole thing treed out. Guarantee that's why he did that. Misha. Another sort solution. Catherine. I know Catherine has maybe watched one of the videos. She says it's non-optimal. Let's see. She said part 2. Oh, he's thinking, oh, Ben did that? Nice. Part 2 solved in a non-optimal way. Let's look. Ah, here we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I mean, let me think. Let's see. We have the rule. Wait, how did you parse this? That's what is gonna make this make sense. Nope. 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 Slurp. Oh, we did a straight slurp. What does that do? What does that can do with a pipe? ID Fall. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow. I don't have any music. Okay, now this is just a string. Get applicable rules. Where's the parse happen? Is slurp a special slurp? No. Huh. I'm missing where any kind of parsing happens. Looks like it just slurps up this is string and says solve. Wait, oh. Oh, okay, right here. Okay, okay. So, okay. All right, so let me look at this. Back to where I was. Here I was here. These rules are... just... Oh, I don't even think that they're integers, which is okay. We don't need them to be integers. But yeah, so it's just the list of rules. Uh-huh. Okay. And then get in the update the before rule. Get in the update the after rule. Remove anything that's out of order. Uh-huh. Okay. And then remove from update. Oh, fix the first one and then recur. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's that sorting algorithm called? That's a standard sorting algorithm where you... Oh, what's that called? Where you start at the beginning, you fix the first thing, and then you start at the beginning again, and you fix, and you start at the beginning again, and then you fix, right? It's not a bubble sort, right? Oh, no. Yeah, it's a bubble sort. Bubble sort. I think. Well, I don't know. Does bubble sort go through one full time and then back through the beginning again and then back through the beginning again? Oh, here we go. Gonna have to swap those. Swap. Uh-huh. Next. Yeah, it goes all the way through instead of back to the beginning. But it's going to go back to the beginning again and re-swap, right? It's very similar. It's like a modified bubble sort that doesn't go all the way through the first pass. Yeah. Sweet. I mean, I will say this. Catherine, right? Catherine. Like, not easy to do when, you're not sure the language. And, yeah, I'm not sure how much, where you're at on your journey, Catherine, if you happen to be watching this. But this is a hard one to just cough up on your own. And you did it. Congrats. That's awesome. Let's go. All right, Shady. What do you got, bro? 17 lines, something like that. Oh, 41 lines. Hang on, I can't really read this. There we go. Let me zoom in. All right. Shady. Get the updates. He did the same thing. Same data structure. Oh, he checked valid by doing the sort. Fair. By rules order. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then he just does the sort again right here. Fair. Clever. Like it. All right. B. Howman, let's go. Did he do his all in strings or something? Nope. Same data structure. Yeah. There's like one way to do this one. One way to do this one. Oh, we do an official bubble sort at some point? Did I see that? No, build ordering rules. Okay. All right. Well, unless somebody has one I need to look at, go ahead and call it for this chat, for this stream. Oh, you know what I want to try and do? How do you raid? Who knows how to raid? Is there anybody worth raiding? I'm going to try and do my first raid. I got 2 viewers I'm going to send somebody's way. Wait, how do you do this? I don't know. Twitch. How to raid. I don't want to watch this. Type /raid. Oh. Okay. /raid. Let's raid the Primogen. Is he on? He is. Oh, he'll be back in 1. That's cool. Prime. Gen. Oh, I can't raid him. Boo. Is there somebody else here? TS Oding? Okay, it's a mature audience only chat. I don't know. He's doing coding. Go.